been like 15 more minutes and it still hasn't come out. So I'm like, at this point, I don't even want it. Like, I don't even... Hey babies, thanks for tuning into my channel. If you're new, welcome. If you're not new, welcome back to another vloggy vlog. I already know the deal. I'm running late, but we are headed to Sage Lounge for a day party hosted by me and Molly World Casting. I have on all pink today, okay? She's a pink girl, okay? So I'm actually going with one of my homegirls I just met. So I'm about to call her Uber, but I want to check in with you guys because you know I'm going to be vlogging from my phone because my purse is not big enough for this camera, baby, okay? But yes, I will see you guys when I get there in the Uber. Bye. Today we're in another video shoot. As you know, I'm in my PG, hair done, makeup done, on fleek. On fleek, I haven't said that in forever anyways. But yeah, y'all know I'm running late as usual. I'm really excited. Like, this should be a fun one. This should be a fun one. And yeah, so I actually have to be on the run. So I just wanted to go ahead and do my intro, get you guys ready for today, and I'm gonna check in with you guys. We might got a few stops to make, and then we're gonna be there in a flash. See you guys there. Okay. Bye. Okay, cheers. Mine's not a shot, but that's not bad. Not with orange juice. You are crazy. That's only when we're moving fast. You're gonna be good. We're about to go to CVS. Yeah, no. That's why I'm like, I don't be caring, but I care. Oh, that's a light. That's lit. Oh my gosh, we definitely using that. Oh yeah. We gotta go to CVS. We need water, reading glasses. Thank you.
My car is dirty.
Girl, my car was dirty for the longest. I just vacuumed it out the other day. Oh, y'all both got SUVs. I miss mine. But I want an SUV. Like, I want a Jeep.
Okay.
So, I used to have an SUV, and then I was like, I want a little car, and now I'm like, I want an SUV again.
I can see you in a SUV.
Fuck it up, do that shit. Girls do that shit. Yeah. I'm just cooler than the bitch I'm riding in my west.
I'm just about to go to my friend's performance, like live performance thing. So that's where I'm going. And let me put on a little bit more deodorant. Yeah, so yesterday was so much fun at the video shoot. I had a great time. The video is gonna come out amazing, so that's gonna be cool. Afterwards we went to T.I.'s restaurant. What is it? Trap City. Let me pull it up because I got some shit to say. What is it called? Trap City. Yeah, Trap City Cafe. That's what it's called. And that shit was trash. Whoever's running it needs to do better. Basically, I ordered lamb chops, mac and cheese, and like kale greens or whatever. Mind you, the kale greens, I'm thinking it's gonna be like, you know, like my type of kale, like sauteed spinachy type of kale, but it ended up being kale like collard greens, which is fine because like I could just be slow, didn't know that. Fine, whatever. So I just was gonna take that as an L. And then the waitress, she was so sweet, so pretty, by the way. Nothing against her, like everything to do with the establishment. She was amazing. Hold on. So then the waitress comes back and is like, hey, I just want to let you know that people have been sending back the oh, I might gotta tell you guys this story later because like I'm on a time crunch and I kind of gotta go right now. So I'm gonna finish telling you guys the story later. Hey guys, welcome to another day. So right now I'm just packing my stuff so I can go down to the pool, do some work on my computer, edit, you know, that kind of stuff. And my tripod for my camera broke. So you guys are on my phone tripod. Thankfully it matches so that it works because I was like, you know, and again, I'm really growing because the old me would have been like really sad and crying over this little replaceable thing, but I'm just like, you know what? I've had the same tripod since I got it. It came with it. I wonder if there's like a warranty, but it's been a while now, so I don't know. It has like the little remote and stuff on it, which I never even use. But yeah, so I was like going to open it like this, and then it just snapped off. So there's that. So I'm just gonna leave that for now. So I think I'm going to, okay, my iPad's on 70, that's not too bad. So I'm gonna bring my iPad, which I need a new case for. It's all dingy and dirty now. Camera's charged, so I'm gonna bring that, or I don't need to bring my other battery. I'm gonna bring one of my notebooks so I can do some writing. I'm going to bring my calendar so I can try to like write out some things. My laptop is all charged up. So I'm going to bring this as well with my hard drive. This is gonna be heavy. What else? So it's hot outside, obviously. Usually I like to bring like a blanket anywhere, but I don't need that. I'm going to make some green juice so we can be healthy. So I'm gonna make that. You guys have seen me make, like my pre-workout cocktail. I didn't go to the gym today because I realized it's hard for me to be extra productive, right? So it's dark over here. That's a little bit better. So when I like wake up, I can go to the gym, I can get some gym content, whatever, and then I'll come home, take a shower, do that whole thing. And it's like by the time I do all that, like I can edit and stuff, but I just want to like chill in my living room and kind of like start winding down. It's hard for me to like do two separate kinds of being productive, if that makes sense. But yeah, so I'm gonna get like a cup or something, probably like a portable Starbucks cup or something, so I can take my green juice with me. I think I'm gonna bring my speaker as well, so let me go get that. All right, so got my speaker. I'm gonna bring my sunglasses. Got something on there, so it's a little dirty. Put them on my head like this, actually. And also, I'm wearing a claw clip today, which I had got like a pack of them a while ago. This is like the dark brown one. I don't know if you can see it, but it's actually pretty cute. I like it. I'm bringing my little mini pink Vaseline, which I love, and then my AirPods. Okay, so I'm gonna bring my iridescent tumbler because it's cute and it's not coffee. I'm gonna put some L-glutamine in there in my green juice still because I didn't have that this morning. And then this is the green juice that I use, green blend. I don't drink it often, but I'm still like incorporating it into my routine because I already drink a lot of fluids, and I don't know, but sometimes I just be feeling like I'm overdoing the fluids and like I need to like eat more. So yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and make this the same the same way I make my pre-workout cocktail. So water, 1 scoop of green juice, 1 scoop of glutamine, and then I mix it up with my little coffee mixer thing. So I'm gonna do that, and then oh yeah, actually I still need to finish my story that I was telling you guys last time we cut off. I don't remember exactly where I finished that, but yeah, so basically after that day that I was telling you guys, starting to tell you guys about the TI restaurant thing, I went to my friend's performance, and then we went and got some food, and then we called it a night. So I never like did anything else or got back on camera, but I'm gonna tell you guys the rest of the story real quick so then we can go downstairs and be productive. Okay. All right, so I filled up my cup with water. It's at about like right here, or like this, because you know it's like a little like barrier in between there. So yeah, let me tell you guys this real quick so we can get over it. But so I think I told you guys I ordered the lamb chops, mac and cheese, and kale. I told y'all the kale wasn't the kale that I thought it was, but whatever, I was gonna chop it up, and I tasted them. They were disgusting anyways. So because I like collard greens, and I can eat them sometimes if they're good, but it's not like my vegetable of choice. But those shits were nasty. The lady, the waitress came over and said like, hey, people have been sending the mac and cheese back, so like I don't know if you want to order something else. So I was just already like red flag number 1, because why are you guys like, I've just never had a waitress come and tell me that this specific thing on the menu has been sent back a lot lately. Like that was kind of like, okay, I was thankful that she told me, but like in general from like a consumer standpoint, like that shit was weird. So I'm just taking 1 scoop of L-glutamine, dumping it in the water. Honestly, sometimes I don't even do a full scoop of the green juice because it is really like harsh. So sometimes I don't even do a full scoop, but I think I'm gonna do it today. Anyways, so yeah, so I was like, okay, I'll just give the rice. It had black eyed peas and rice, and I'm like, hey, is there any way I can get rice without the black eyed peas, because I don't like black eyed peas? And she's like, yeah, that shouldn't be a problem. I'm like, is it white rice? She was like, yes. I'm like, okay, cool. So fast forward, everyone's food starts to come out, and then mine comes out with the lamb chops and the kale, which is when I tasted it, how I told you guys earlier, it was nasty, whatever. And she was like, okay, the rice is coming, it's gonna be out shortly. So I'm like, okay. She was like, do you want to or she was like, I was like, okay. So then like 10 minutes go by, she come back and she was like, hey, they're still working on it, do you want to wait, or do you want to just order like mashed potatoes or something? And I was like, how long is it gonna take? You know, because I will determine, because again, I will eat mashed potatoes, but it's not like I'm a huge fan of them. Like I would just prefer not, like that's not what I want for real. And I'm like very kind of like picky. So yeah, I was like, she was like 5 minutes. So I was like, oh, okay, like I'll just wait or whatever. And this is like the 1 scoop of green juice. I am gonna do 1 scoop. That shit big as fuck, but I'm trying to be healthy. So she was like 5 minutes. So I was like, okay, yeah, then I'll just wait. And so like y'all, 10 minutes go by, 20 minutes go by, 30 minutes go by, probably damn near 40 minutes go by, and at this point, like everyone else has gotten their check. Like she's bought their check, and I'm just blending it with my coffee mixer. And so you know, I'm like talking to my friend, and I'm like, at this point, like at first I was just like, when she walked by, I'm like, you could just put it in a to-go box, because everyone had just started to get their check. But then it was like even like 15 more minutes and it still hasn't come out. So I'm like, at this point I don't even want it. Like I want to go get something else. Like I'm already like and I had tasted the lamb chops and they weren't that good either. Like there was some kind of like barbecue sauce on it, which is fine, but it just wasn't good. Like the kale was nasty, but the lamb chops were like, okay, like I could do it. I'm like, when I get my rice and whatever. So mind you, I was sitting there with the kale and the lamb chops for like the 45 minutes, and I wasn't touching it because I needed my rice. The only thing I had was the lamb chops that I was gonna eat, and I like to eat my food like together. So I'm waiting. I wasn't eating it. So somewhere in between that time, I was like, hey, you could just take the lamb chops back and heat it up and bring out everything together, you know? So she's like, okay. So she took the food back. So mind you, at this point, when like everyone's getting their checks and I'm waiting, like I don't have none of my food anymore, except for the kale. I told her she didn't have to take that back because I wasn't eating it anyway, so I don't need it to be heated up, whatever. So I feel like she was waiting a while to even come back to get everyone's checks, like collect them, because my food wasn't out yet and she hadn't brought me my check yet. So by the time she brings it out and she's like collecting everyone's money, I'm like, you know what, like I don't even want it anymore, I'm sorry, like it just took too long. My whole party is about to leave. Like, I know I could have taken it with me, but at that point it was like it wasn't even good. Like if it was like it came out and it was so good, then I would have taken it. But mind you, okay, this should be almost blended. I'm gonna put some ice in it. I usually don't do that, but I kind of want it to be extra cold, and I think that might help with the flavor. Okay, so this is how it looks. You can kind of see it. But yeah, so I pretty much have everything. I'm gonna finish telling you guys this and then we're gonna go down to the pool. But yeah, so mind you, I had when she brought the to-go box, I'm already like on the fence of like if I'm just gonna take it or if I'm gonna say something. So I was like, let me taste the rice. Like if the rice is good, I'll just chop it up or whatever and take it with me. I tasted the rice, y'all. It was grainy as fuck. It had like some kind of, I don't know, seasoning on top, but that it was not good. Like the whole meal wasn't good. Mind you, one person that was with us was like they didn't want to go there because it was gonna be nasty. They were like, it's never good, da, da, da. But I'm new here, so, and it's like a group of us, so I'm just like going with the flow. I'm like, I don't care. I didn't want that. I wanted like Mexican because I know Mexican and I was starving. I hadn't ate all day. A lot of us haven't, but then it was kind of like a group decision, and it's like I'm just gonna go with the flow of what everyone else wants, because everyone from the video shoot was going, or not everyone, but some people from the video shoot were going to eat, whatever. So I'm like, okay, I don't care where we go. I never been there, so let's try it. I don't want that, but we can do whatever the majority of the group wants to do. So yeah, so she's like, you don't want it? And I was like, no. Mind you, again, she's super sweet, not blaming it on her. It wasn't her that was the problem. So she's like, okay, like I'll talk to the manager. So mind you, the manager is in business casual, I guess, sitting at the bar smoking hookah, and I could see them. So like I see the waitress go up to her and I see them having a conversation, and they're talking for a minute, like probably like 7 minutes they're talking. So I'm already like, this is some BS about to go on, because like what's taking so long? And the manager wasn't moving like to get up or go to the computer or whatever. So then the waitress come back and she's like, yeah, she said she's not gonna do it because there was nothing wrong with the rest of the food. The best she could do was take off the rice. And I'm like, that's not like, what do you mean take off the rice? I didn't say I don't want the rice. I said I don't want the meal. The greens were disgusting as well, and then the lamb chops were like okay, but I was gonna suck it up and eat them if I had the rice, you know. So I'm like, so we're kind of like going back and forth, and I'm just like, well, like, you know, like it took too long, da da da. And she's like, I'm sorry, like it's kind of my fault. I'm like, it's not your fault. Like you weren't back there making the rice, like. And she was communicating with me and she was really sweet about it, so I wasn't blaming her, and I made that very clear to her as well. So then she's like, I mean, do you want to talk to her, da da da? And I'm like, yeah, like I'm gonna like at least try to talk to her, because I never been to a restaurant where they're saying, and mind you, like I said, I didn't eat the food. Now, you know, some people be playing like they drink half of their alcoholic drink, and they like eat half their food and they be like, it's nasty, I don't want it, da da da. Oh, forgot to mention, mind you, the drink that I had, I ordered a tequila sunrise. That shit was nasty as well. And I didn't say nothing about that because, again, I'm like, I can suck it up. I'm just going to drink it, whatever. Lesson learned, you need to speak up at every little second, because I'm like, this whole experience was not good, besides having a good waitress. And you're trying to tell me you can only take off the rice because there was nothing else wrong with it. The whole shit was nasty. The drink was nasty. The rice was nasty. The kale was nasty. And the lamb chops were okay. They were mediocre at best. So it's good, it's good, but it's very like, I don't know what the word potent, I don't know, it's very greeny, like you can taste the fibers. Woo. So yeah, so then the waitress goes back over there, talks to the manager for a little bit more time, and then she comes back with my check, and it's just for my drink, which was like $17 or something, by the way. So she's like, hey, she's not gonna do it, so I just went ahead and paid for it. Like that's what the waitress said, and I was like, oh wow, like that's really sweet, because she was like, the manager wasn't gonna do it, which that's not what I wanted. Like at the end of the day, if the manager would have came over there and we would have been going back and forth, like I would have like tried my best, but at the end of the day, like to avoid like super further conflict, I would have just ended up having to pay for it and just eat the nasty food and take the L, whatever. But I'm also not just gonna let it ride and not say nothing and not even try, you know what I'm saying? Because that's so weird for a restaurant to do that. Like, I don't know. And the shit was empty when we went in there, by the way. So I don't know. I didn't read the reviews. I don't know if it's always like that or something, but I'm just like, and you already told me in the beginning people were sending back the mac and cheese. So y'all have some bigger problems in the kitchen and as a business that you need to address. So yeah, so I just ended up paying for my drink and I tipped her, of course, and then we just ended up leaving. But yeah, that was my little story about my experience at Tia's restaurant. 0 out of 10, don't recommend. Besides the waitress, she was amazing. She needs a raise, love her. But yeah, everything else was trash. So now that that's out the way, I have to tell you guys that because I'm like, no, this is not right. So I got on my bag, I got my bags packed, got my drink, got my phone, got you guys and the tripod. So let's head down to the pool and get some work done.
Okay guys, so I'm at the pool. I feel like it's kind of dark, but I have my notebook, so I think I'm just gonna write in my notebook. And on the calendar first, it's super empty. Like, it's so quiet, so I love it. I have my headphones in. I don't know why I'm whispering if there's no one out here, but yeah. So I don't know, this is like weird for me, but I like it. Yeah, I'm just gonna relax and see what we can get done, and I'm gonna check in with you guys in a few. I also got my water bottle. I forgot my green juice. Well, I think I'm actually gonna go have to run and go get it. Fuck, because I made some water and then yeah, so I'm gonna go run and get that and then I'll be back. Ugh, so annoying.
Hey y'all, I'm back. So I just want to show you guys a few things I got from Amazon real quick. It's a new day, so yeah, sorry I wasn't checking in, but yeah, I finally got the ring light for your phone. So I'm excited about that. And so this has been long awaited for me, but I got this Nike sweatband, and I got it because I straightened my hair again. As y'all can see, I was doing my hair curly for a long time. That was mostly because the music videos and stuff I was doing was like pool stuff, and it's summer, so I was going to my own pool. So yeah, it was just easier to keep it curly for a while. But y'all know at the end of the day, I'm a straight hair bra. And yeah, so I got the sweatband. I'm gonna keep y'all posted and see if it works for real. I hope it does. So it's supposed to help your silk press, keep your edges and stuff from sweating out. So I'm gonna try her. And then the last thing I got was just some scarves. So I've really been wanting to, and I'm gonna open them up and show y'all later, not right now, but they're just like head scarves. Actually, I don't know, maybe I will open it a little bit. You can kind of see a little bit, but y'all know they're like scarves that you like tie your hair up at night. But I wanted a few of them, one so I can use it to replace my old one that I tie up, and I can switch them out because my other one is still rocking, but I've had it for a while now, so I wanted a new one. And I want to have some where I can just like tie it around this part and keep this bottom out. I don't know why, but I've been liking that look lately when I've been seeing the girls have that. So I got a few of them to try that out. And oh, I got this too. So I also got the SD card reader for your iPad and laptop, so that you can plug up your camera, or you can plug in your SD card from your camera. That way I can edit like TikToks and Reels and using CapCut on my iPad. So that's really why I got that. I got some primer, Power Grip primer from e.l.f. I haven't used primer in years, okay? But I thought it would help keep my makeup on longer, especially when I'm doing shoots and stuff, hopefully. So we're gonna try her. And then I just re-upped on my e.l.f. concealer. I do use MAC as well as the e.l.f. And then when I was in between this, I actually went back to Old Faithful to LA Pro Girl Concealer. If you know, you know. OG makeup girls. But yeah, that's all the stuff I got. I just want to show you guys my goodies real quick. I'm going to go ahead and end this vlog here. If you made it this far, which I know you did, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know in the comments what you want to see from me next. Y'all have been showing my channel so much love, and I know I always say that at the end of the video because I get emotional. But yeah, if you haven't watched my Shein haul, go watch that. If you haven't watched my latest vlog or any of my other vlogs, go watch that. Just go binge watch everything. I did make playlists, so you guys should be able to watch one and keep watching the rest. And yeah, thank you my babies so much for tuning in, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.